Moreover, Israel must have been aware from South Africa's public statements, the démarche, and the referral of the matter to the International Criminal Court of Israel's genocidal acts that a dispute existed between the two states. Madam President, the Court has indicated that in an application for provisional measures, it is sufficient to show that there is a prima facie basis for jurisdiction. It is submitted that South Africa has convincingly established the existence of a dispute between it and Israel over the fulfillment of the latter's obligations under the Genocide Convention. Finally, it is submitted that regard should be had to the special considerations that apply to the existence of a dispute under Article 9 of the Genocide Convention between a state that brings an application in furtherance of its obligation to prevent genocide and a state accused of committing genocide. This concludes my speech, Madam President. I thank you, the members of the Court, for your attention. I now ask you to call to the podium Professor Max to proceed to address you on the nature of the rights requiring protection and the link between such rights and the measures requested. Thank you.
I thank you, Professor Dugard. Before I give the floor to the next speaker, the Court will observe a coffee break of 10 minutes. Sitting is adjourned.
Palestine will be free! 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 سمعونا رجال بدأوا المساعدة from the river to the sea! 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 Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free.
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 Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
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 Palestine will never die.
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 Palestine will never die. Viva, viva Palestina.
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 Viva, viva Intifada.
Viva, viva Intifada.
Viva, viva Intifada.
Viva, viva Intifada.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
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 One solution.
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 Revolution.
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 الاعلام يا رجاله. One solution. One solution. One solution. One solution. One solution. Revolution. 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 Revolution.
Netanyahu criminal!
Viva Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
One
Solution!
solution!
One solution!
Revolution!
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 Free, free Palestine!
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 Netanyahu criminal!
Netanyahu criminal!
Netanyahu criminal!
Netanyahu criminal!
Biden, Biden criminal!
Biden, Biden criminal!
Biden, Biden criminal!
The occupation has to go away!
The occupation has to go away! The occupation has to go away!
Viva, viva Intifada!
Viva, viva Intifada!
Viva, viva Intifada!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
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 Occupation no more! Ceasefire now! 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 Ceasefire now!
Stop genocide!
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 Israel criminal!
the rights claimed by South Africa on the merits, and for which it is seeking protection, must be at least plausible. This threshold does not require the court to determine definitively whether the rights which South Africa wishes to see protected exist. Rather, the rights asserted must merely be grounded in a possible interpretation of the convention, and the court must be concerned to preserve by such measures the rights which may subsequently be adjudged by it to belong to either party. Palestinians in Gaza as a very substantial and important part of the Palestinian national, racial and ethnic group simply but profoundly are entitled to exist. As South Africa's ambassador pointed out in opening, to secure their right to exist,
committing acts capable of being characterized as genocidal. You have heard from Assassin about direct extermination of thousands of people and children of the Palestinian population in Gaza since 2nd October last year. And South Africa and the world together stand witness to the forced evacuation of over 85% of the population of Gaza from their homes, and the herding of them into ever smaller areas without adequate shelter or medical care to be attacked, killed, and harmed. So, the rights are immediately and urgently in need of protection because of the ongoing denial by Israel of the conditions necessary for life. It is difficult, with respect, to think of a clearer or more abundantly urgent case. I read the same. The chief economist of the United Nations World Food Programme chillingly warned a week ago, on the 3rd of January, and I quote, "I've been doing this," he said, "for the past 2 decades, and I've been to all kinds of conflicts and all kinds of crises. And for me, the situation in Gaza, is unprecedented because of, 1, the magnitude, the scale, the entire population of a particular place. 2nd, the severity. And 3rd, the speed at which this is happening, at which this has unfolded, is unprecedented." He concluded, "In my life, I've never seen anything like this in terms of severity, in terms of scale, and then in terms of speed." Madam President, esteemed judges, the core rights on the evidence provided by South Africa in its application are demonstrably being violated. Multiple further statements by UN bodies and experts, as well as various expert human rights organizations and institutions and states, all of which are set out in South Africa's application, confirm as much. They collectively have considered the acts committed by Israel to be genocidal, or at the very least warned that the Palestinian people are at risk of genocide. Since the application was initiated, further states, 13 to date, including the Arab League and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, representing 57 states, as well as other experts, have expressed their support for the case, thereby underlining the plausibility of South Africa's claim for provisional measures. For the purposes of the invocation of provisional measures, the rights asserted by South Africa under the Genocide Convention and their protection corresponds with the very object and purpose of the Convention. Based on the materials before the court, the acts by Israel complained of are capable of being characterized as at least plausibly genocidal. As Mr. Monkratobi has explicated, the evidence of the specific genocidal intent is clear from the statements by Israeli government officials and soldiers towards Palestinians in Gaza, and which may be characterized as at the very least plausibly genocidal. This at least plausible genocidal intent can also be deduced from the pattern of conduct against Palestinians in Gaza. It is also, again at the very least, plausible that Israel has failed to prevent or to punish genocide, conspiracy to commit genocide, direct and public incitement to genocide, attempted genocide, and complicity in genocide. And it is further plausible that South Africa has an obligation to prevent genocide, including by taking all reasonable measures within its powers to influence effectively the actions of persons perpetrating and likely to commit genocide or engaging in direct or public incitement to genocide. So let me be clear. South Africa's obligation is motivated by the need to protect Palestinians in Gaza and their absolute rights not to be subject to genocidal acts. Notwithstanding the incontestably serious nature of the allegations against Israel, the court should not be required, before granting provisional measures, to ascertain whether the existence of a genocidal intent is the only plausible inference to be drawn from the material before it. That would amount to the court making a determination on the merits. Moreover, South Africa has stressed that any motive or effort by Israel to destroy Hamas does not preclude genocidal intent by Israel towards the whole or part of the Palestinian people in Gaza. Evidence of other motives explaining its conduct as a perpetrator will not save Israel from a finding, but it also possessed the requisite genocidal intent. And because of a fundamental feature of genocide, namely that the prohibitions on genocide and associated offences are discontinuous in nature, they are subject therefore to no exceptional qualification. They are absolute in nature, in times of war and peace, always and everywhere. Furthermore, the fact that the alleged acts may also be characterized as crimes other than genocide should not exclude the plausible inference of the existence of genocidal intent. As the UN Secretary General stated, the prevention of genocide is intrinsically connected to preventing crimes against humanity and war crimes, as these crimes tend to occur in the same situation rather than as isolated events. Consequently, he said, initiatives aimed at preventing one of the crimes will in most circumstances also cover the others. And as also set out in the ILC articles on state responsibility, the wrongful act of genocide is generally made up of a series of acts which are themselves internationally wrongful. Madam President, honourable members of the Court, South Africa's claims thus confirm in the first place its own obligations as a state party to the Genocide Convention to act to prevent and punish genocide. In the application, South Africa has stressed that it is acutely aware of its own obligation as a state party to the Convention to prevent genocide. Indeed, this court has recognized the universal character both of the condemnation of genocide and of the prohibition required in order to liberate mankind from such an odious scourge. As the prohibition of genocide is assuredly a hereditary norm of international law or jurisprudence, it is crucial that states pursue their interest under the Convention in ensuring acts of genocide are prevented. Additionally, due to the special characteristics of the Genocide Convention, the respondent state owes this duty not only to the Palestinian people, but to all states parties to the Genocide Convention, including South Africa. This has been emphasized repeatedly by this court and most recently in the Gambia case, where the court held, and I quote, all the states parties to the Genocide Convention have a common interest to ensure that acts of genocide are prevented, and that if they occur, their authors do not enjoy impunity. That common interest, said the court, implies that the obligations in question are owed by any state party to all the other states parties to the Convention. Similarly, the court has reiterated that in such a convention, the contracting states do not have any interests of their own. They merely have one and all a common interest, namely the accomplishment of those high purposes which are the raison d'etre of the convention. Accordingly, any state party to the Genocide Convention, and not only a specially affected state, may invoke the responsibility of another state party with a view to ascertaining the alleged failure to comply with its obligations, erga omnes partes, and to bring that failure to an end. That means that South Africa is asserting both a collective and an individual right. It is thus beyond doubt that South Africa is entitled to invoke the responsibility of Israel under the Genocide Convention. Through South Africa's interest in the common interest, and as a state party to the Genocide Convention itself, it is entitled to safeguard compliance with that instrument. As has been explained, the events unfolding in Gaza at the hands of the Israeli forces are frighteningly unprecedented. Yet what this court is being asked to do in these proceedings, interdicting genocidal acts on an interim basis, is sadly by no means novel. In relation to genocide, the court has indicated provisional measures in analogous circumstances to these. In the Gambia case, where, as here, the state sought provisional measures on the basis of the erga omnes right that the Genocide Convention be complied with. Also in respect of genocide, the court did the same in the Bosnia and Ukraine cases. And most recently, this court further accepted the erga omnes character of parties' rights in relation to the Torture Convention. So South Africa respectfully contends that in this case, the rights of the Palestinians in Gaza are no less worthy of this court's considerable protective power under Article 41 to issue provisional measures. This court cannot find, as it did in the Gambia case, where this court held that there is a correlation between the rights of members of groups protected under the Genocide Convention, the obligations incumbent on states parties thereto, and the right of any state party to seek compliance therewith by another state party. South Africa's request therefore complies with Article 41 of this court statute and engages the power of this court to preserve by such measures the rights which may subsequently be adjudged by it to belong to either party. South Africa requests this court to discharge that critical protective power. And South Africa does so by virtue of its own clear right and solemn obligations held towards the international community as a whole. For the court to indicate one or more provisional measures, there must also be a link between the rights, the protection of which is sought, and the provisional measure being requested. Such a link manifestly exists, we say, between the rights claimed by South Africa in its application and the provisional measures requested, which are directly linked to the rights which form the subject matter of the dispute. The provisional measures sought therefore ensure the protection of rights which might ultimately form the basis of a judgment in the exercise of the court's jurisdiction in due course. The rights at stake in these proceedings are certainly at least plausible, grounded in a possible interpretation of the Convention, and as the Convention imposes on parties the obligation to prevent and punish genocide under Article 1, and in doing so intends to protect groups and parts of groups from genocide. The Convention was designed to protect both states, parties, and human groups. When acts in breach of the Convention are perpetrated, it is the fundamental rights of people and the relevant group that are violated. Those fundamental rights of Palestinians in Gaza will be the subject of any judgment by this court on the merits. Madam President, members of the court, to find otherwise will not only be to treat Palestinians differently as less worthy of protection than others, it would also be for the court to unduly limit its own competence, to turn its back upon its extensive prior jurisprudence, and to close its eyes to the breach of the rights which lie at the heart of the Convention, and which breaches are taking place in Gaza right now as I close. Madam President, I ask you now to call Ms. Migrali KC to the podium, who will address you on the risk of further genocidal acts, the risk of irreparable harm and urgency, and I thank you for your attention.
I thank Professor Duplessis, and I now invite Lenny Migrali to take the floor. You have the floor, madam.
Madame la Présidente, Mesdames et Messieurs les juges, c'est un grand honneur pour moi de paraître devant la Cour de nouveau. C'est également à la fois un privilège et une lourde responsabilité que de représenter l'Afrique du Sud dans cette affaire d'une si grande gravité. Il me revient de vous accompagner de le but de préjudice de ces We are listening there. I believe that is the first non-South African advocate representing South Africa, that is Irish advocate Glenn Grayley, who is now addressing the International Court of Justice. He is speaking French, and do we have a translation? All right, well, we will wait for a translation on that, but while we wait for that, all right, I believe we have a translation. Let's listen in.
Before that, I should like to address South Africa's sincere apologies to the Francophone members of the court for not having made any of its submissions in French. South Africa would ask you not to regard this as a lack of courtesy on its part. If you will allow, I shall now continue my pleadings in English.
Madam President, members of the court, there is an urgent need for provisional measures to protect Palestinians in Gaza from the irreparable prejudice caused by Israel's violations of the Genocide Convention. The United Nations Secretary General and its chiefs describe the situation in Gaza variously as a crisis of humanity, a living hell, a bloodbath, a situation of utter deepening and unmatched horror, where an entire population is besieged and under attack, denied access to the essentials for survival on a massive scale. As the United Nations Under-Secretary General for Humanitarian Affairs stated last Friday, and I quote, Gaza has become a place of death and despair. Families are sleeping in the open as temperatures plummet. Areas where civilians were told to relocate for their safety have come under relentless attack, bombardment. Medical facilities are under relentless attack. The few hospitals that are partially functional are overwhelmed with trauma cases, critically short of all supplies, and inundated by desperate people seeking safety. A public health disaster is unfolding. Infectious diseases are spreading in overcrowded shelters as sewers spill over. Some 180 women are giving birth daily amidst this chaos. People are facing the highest levels of food insecurity ever recorded. Famine is around the corner. For children in particular, the last 12 weeks have been traumatic. No food, no water, no school, nothing but the terrifying sounds of war, day in and day out. Gaza has simply become uninhabitable. Its people are witnessing daily threats to their very existence, while the world watches on. End quote. The court has heard of the horrific death toll and of the more than 7,000 Palestinian men, women and children reported missing, presumed dead, or dying slow, excruciating deaths trapped under the rubble. Reports of sealed executions and torture and ill treatment are mounting, as are images of decomposing bodies of Palestinian.
Perfect. Yeah, man. Yes.
For over 3 months, the mounting of continuous siege and bombardment of Gaza, of a ferocity and duration that can only be seen as an attempt to destroy Gaza and its citizens. And it is publicly asserting that it will continue to do so. You are aware of the scale of the death and the scale of the destruction, and it is continuing at this very minute. The court has said that, quote, a state's obligation to prevent genocide and the corresponding duty to act arise at the instant that the state learns of, or should normally have learned of, the existence of a serious risk that genocide will be committed. From that moment onwards, if a state has available to it means likely to have a deterrent effect, those suspected of preparing genocide or reasonably suspected of harboring specific intent, it is under a duty to make such use of those means as the circumstances permit. End quote. And that is what South Africa has done by making this application. Cases such as La Grande, Havana, Jaga, its court has exercised its power to order provisional measures having regard to the impact not only of provisional measures on the state's parties to a case, but also to the impact on the individuals directly affected and their rights. It has issued orders to restrain states from killing individuals in a manner alleged to violate international law. And that is what South Africa is requesting. After more than 23,000 individuals have already been killed in the siege and bombardment of Gaza, the overwhelming majority of them innocent men, women and children. The court also issues orders to safeguard the integrity of its proceedings and the efficacy of its final ruling. In the Bosnia genocide case, for example, he ordered that the parties, quote, not take any action and ensure that no action is taken which may aggravate or extend the existing dispute over the prevention or punishment of the crime of genocide, or render it more difficult of solution. Without such non-aggravation orders, there is a real risk that a respondent will rush to complete its unlawful conduct before the court's final ruling, thus rendering the ruling and the court.
ما يعرفوش فرنسا ما يعرفوش فرنسا كملها solidarité avec le peuple palestinien solidarité avec le peuple palestinien solidarité avec le peuple palestinien
One solution. One solution.
Actively support or conduct that violates the Genocide Convention. Reported intervention 36 hours ago, Israeli authorities appear to have done practically nothing to stop the flow of genocidal intent, including statements fact-finders and foreign journalists are unable to report freely from Gaza. Hence, the same request which is for an order directing the preservation of life. Finally, South Africa asks that the court require specific records from Israel what it is doing to implement the order. General assurances are not enough. Reports published by the court.
الموت على المجلة يا سيسي يا بن سلمان يا أولاد الأمريكان يا خنازير الأمريكان يا سيسي يا بن سلمان يا خنازير الأمريكان علي يا بلادي علي علي يا بلادي علي الموت ولا المذلة الموت ولا المذلة فلسطين 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 لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله والشاهد حبيب الله والشاهد حبيب الله والشاهد حبيب الله يم الشاهد نيالي يم الشاهد نيالي شارد دمي بدالي شارد دمي بدالي
No one will deny the continuous reality of Israel's grip on Gaza. The civil authorities to be made here. What Israel is doing in Gaza, it is doing in territory under external control. Its actions are enforcing its occupation. War on self-defense under Article 51 of the UN Charter has no application. But that's not the main point. The main point is much simpler. It is that no matter how monstrous or appalling an attack or provocation, genocide is never a permitted response. Every use of force, whether used in self-defense, or in enforcing an occupation, or in policing operations or otherwise, must stay within the limits set by international law, including the explicit duty of Article 1 of the Convention to prevent genocide. South Africa believes that the publicly available evidence of the scale of the destruction resulting from the bombardment of Gaza and the deliberate restriction of food, water, medicines and electricity available to the population of Gaza demonstrates that Jewish people or Israeli citizens, the government of Israel and its military is intent on destroying the Palestinians in Gaza as a group and is doing nothing to prevent or punish the actions of others who support that. And I repeat, the point is not simply that Israel is acting disproportionately. The point is that the prohibition on genocide is an absolute, a peremptory rule of law. Nothing can ever justify genocide. No matter what side of the Jews within the group of Palestinians in Gaza may have done, and no matter how great the threat to Israeli citizens might be, genocidal attacks on the whole of Gaza and the whole of its population with the intent of destroying them cannot be justified. And no exception can be made in a provisional measures order to allow a state to engage in actions that are capable of violating its obligations under the Genocide Convention. It is unthinkable that a court would ever do such a thing. That is the simple point in this case. Genocide can never be justified in any circumstance. Israel's actions will be examined closely and methodically at the merits stage, when the court will want to hear what Israel has to say in its defense. What matters now is that the evidence indicates that Israel's actions have violated its obligations under the Genocide Convention, that they continue to violate them, and that Israel has asserted that it intends to continue them. Israel may say that it will comply with all of its obligations under the Genocide Convention and that orders from the court are not necessary. But in previous cases, the court has held that such unilateral statements do not remove the risk of irreparable prejudice or obviate the need for a court order. In this case, one reason for doubting the efficacy of any such unilateral undertaking is Israel's apparent inability to see that it has done anything wrong in grinding Gaza and its people into the dust. Another reason is that a departure from or reinterpretation of any unilateral undertaking by Israel may lead to consequences so appalling that the risk simply cannot be taken. But there is a third reason. As was noted during the submissions to this court in the case concerning the reservations to the Genocide Convention in 1951, quote, the obligation to submit disputes concerning the interpretation or execution of the convention to the International Court of Justice was regarded as one of the
نحن شعب الحرية نحن شعب الحرية نحن شعب الحرية نحن شعب الحرية حرية 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 واحنا مش إرهابية واحنا مش إرهابية واحنا مش إرهابية ايجوا الخواجات ايجوا الخواجات اخذوا حارتنا اخذوا حارتنا كسروا لعبتنا كسروا لعبتنا يا وليد الدم يا وليد الدم ما تهموها
proceeds to read the measures requested by South Africa. On the basis of the facts set forth above, South Africa as a state party to the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide respectfully requests the courts, as a matter of extreme urgency, pending the court's determination of this case on the merits, to indicate the following provisional measures in relation to the Palestinian people as a group protected by the Genocide Convention. These measures are directly linked to the rights that form the subject matter of South Africa's disputes with Israel. 1. The state of Israel shall immediately suspend its military operations in and against Gaza. 2. The state of Israel shall ensure that any military or irregular armed units which may be directed, supported or influenced by it, as well as any organizations and persons which may be subject to its control, direction or influence, take no steps in further within their power to prevent genocide. 4. The state of Israel shall, in accordance with its obligations under the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, in relation to the Palestinian people as a group protected by the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide, desists from the commission of any and all acts within the scope of Article 2 of the Convention. In particular, A. Killing members of the group. B. Causing serious bodily or mental harm to the members of the group. C. Deliberately inflicting on the group conditions of life calculated to bring about its physical destruction in whole or in part. And D. Imposing measures intended to prevent births within the group.
Dat is het, zeg maar, die mooie luizen.
5. The State of Israel shall, pursuant to point 4, paragraph C above, in relation to Palestinians, desist from and take all measures within its power, including the rescinding of relevant orders, of restrictions and or prohibitions to prevent A, the expulsion and forced displacement from their homes, B, the deprivation of access to adequate food and water, access to humanitarian assistance, including access to adequate fuel, shelter, clothes, hygiene and sanitation, the medical supplies and assistance, and C, the destruction of Palestinian life in Gaza. Number 6, the State of Israel shall, in relation to Palestinians, ensure that its military, as well as any irregular armed units or individuals which may be directed, supported or otherwise influenced by it, and any organizations and persons which may be subject to its control, direction or influence, do not commit any acts described in 4 and 5 above, or engage in direct and public incitement to commit genocide, conspiracy to commit genocide, attempt to commit genocide, or complicity in genocide, and insofar as they do engage therein, that steps are taken towards their punishment pursuant to Articles 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. Number 7, the State of Israel shall take effective measures to prevent the destruction and ensure the preservation of evidence related to allegations of acts within the scope of Article 2 of the Convention on the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide. To that end, the State of Israel shall not act to deny or otherwise restrict access by fact-finding missions, international mandates, and other bodies to Gaza to assist in ensuring the preservation and retention of said evidence. Number 8, the State of Israel shall submit a report to the court on all measures taken to give effect to this order within 1 week, as from the date of this order, and thereafter at such regular intervals as the court shall order, until a final decision on the case is rendered by the court, and that such reports shall be published by the court, I beg your pardon. Number 9, the State of Israel shall refrain from any action and shall ensure that no action is taken which might aggravate or extend the disputes before the court or make it more difficult to resolve. Thank you, Madam President and distinguished members of the court. That concludes South Africa's address.
Thank you, South Africa, whose statement brings to an end the single round of oral argument of South Africa, as well as this morning's sitting. The court will meet again tomorrow, 12 January 2024 at 10 a.m. to hear the single round of oral argument this week. The sitting is adjourned.
You are watching Al Jazeera, and the court adjourns in the Hague, the International Court of Justice, presided by Joe Donoghue, the judge from the United States, 15 permanent members of that court, plus a judge from South Africa and a judge from Israel, sitting 17 of them now adjourned until tomorrow, when they will then reconvene to hear Israel's side of the story and their case and rebuttal of the petition made by South Africa. Let's join Thomas McManus, Director of International State Crime Initiative at Queen Mary University, joins us from London. Thank you for being so patient. I know it's been a very long process this morning, and we've been dipping in and out of your comments as we've gone. I wouldn't mind getting an overview of...
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! will be free! Palestine will be free! From the river to the sea! End Dutch complicity! End Dutch complicity! Free, free Palestine! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! From oppression to liberation! From oppression to liberation! We will end the occupation! We will end the occupation! Occupation down, down! Occupation down, down! Liberation up, up! Liberation up, up! Palestine up, up! Israel down, down! Israel down, down! Israel down, down! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free!
Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is a terrorist state. Israel is a terrorist state. Boycott, boycott Israel. Boycott, boycott Israel. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Palestina.
Viva, viva Intifada.
Viva, viva Intifada.
Intifada revolution.
Intifada revolution.
Rudda, rudda, you can't hide. Stop supporting genocide. Biden, Biden, you can't hide. Stop supporting genocide. Stop that genocide. Stop that genocide. Stop bombing Gaza. Stop bombing Gaza. 1, 2, 3, 4. Occupation no more. 5, 6, 7, 8. Israel is Thursday. Boycott, boycott Israel.
Boycott Israel.
Protest Honda.
Protest Honda.
Bloedania Honda.
Bloedania Honda.
Netherlands Honda.
Netherlands Honda.
Bloedania Honda.
Bloedania Honda.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Israel to the ICC.
Israel to the ICC.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Israel to the ICC.
Israel to the ICC.
Boycott, boycott Israel.
Boycott, boycott Israel.
Boycott, boycott Israel.
Boycott, boycott Israel.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
We will never let you die.
We will never let you die.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry.
Palestine will never die.
Palestine will never die.
Ceasefire now.
Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now. Ceasefire now.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
From oppression to liberation.
From oppression to liberation.
We will end the occupation.
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 Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
Free, free Gaza.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is our state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is our state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is our state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Thank you everyone for being here. We're just going to say a few words. We're going to move in 10 minutes, but till then. Today we are here to stand with Palestine. Today we are here to stand with South Africa. I'd like to talk about 1948 and a few significant events that happened in 1948 that led us to this very day today. Obviously in 1948 we all know about the Nakba. We all know about what happened to the Palestinians and how the state of Israel was established in a very unjust way. But not only did that happen in 1948, the Genocide Convention itself was created in 1948, and South Africa had apartheid rule begin in 1948. And South Africa then had to endure all sorts of different oppression, and that's what gave South Africa the moral clarity to act in the way that it has acted now, to be the only country that was committed to its commitments with the Genocide Convention. Making sure that they are consistent with their values, they are consistent with the promises that they make, unlike all the different countries in the world. Today, South Africa has set a precedent. They have set a precedent for the rest of the world on how a state should act when they make a promise, when they sign something. We will forever be grateful for what South Africa did today. We expect other countries to learn from what South Africa did today. And as we say Arabic, بنحطن على راسنا, we will always remember what South Africa did today. And I would like to emphasize that today and tomorrow, they are historic days. No matter what the outcome is, something big will come out of this, and we will make sure that something big comes out of this. Whether the ICJ rules it a genocide or not, there will be big ramifications. If the ICJ rules it not a genocide, we know that the case that South Africa presented today could never lose in a just system. So if somehow they lose this case, the whole facade of international law falls apart. In the case that it is ruled a genocide, we expect that the United States and Israel will not comply to the ruling. And that will also be something big. That will show that they don't give a shit what they do, that they will break any laws to achieve the things that they want to do, that they're hungry for power, and that they don't care what anyone else says. But that is why we will make sure that the world is aware of this. Whatever the ruling is, the world is watching, and we will be loud, and we will make sure that eventually this will lead to a free Palestine, this will lead to the end of the genocide, this will lead to an end to the occupation. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
FIFA, FIFA Palestina!
Viva, viva Palestina!
FIFA, FIFA Intifada!
Viva, viva Intifada!
FIFA, FIFA Intifada!
Viva, viva Intifada!
Free, free, free Palestine!
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 Stop, stop, stop genocide!
Stop, stop, stop genocide!
Stop, stop, stop genocide!
Stop, stop, stop genocide!
From the river to the sea!
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 Palestine will be free!
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 Gaza, Gaza, don't cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't cry!
Gaza, Gaza, don't you cry!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
Palestine will never die!
from a political song from South Africa against the occupation. It means shoot the war, just, or shoot the farmer. Just like from the river to the sea, they tried to rule this as hate speech, as the colonizers always do. But we stand here in solidarity with South Africa. We stand here in support of South Africa, knowing that they know occupation just like the Palestinians. And just because apartheid ended in South Africa doesn't mean their occupation ended. And so today we will chat with our South African brothers and sisters in Afrikaans, and we will say, shoot, shoot, shoot the boar. And now in Afrikaans, if there is someone who knows Afrikaans that can help, but please repeat after me. Dubula, dubula. Dubula, dubula. Dubula, dubula. Dubula, ibono. Dubula, ibono. Dubula, ibono. Dubula, ibono. Shoot our boars, South Africa. Shoot our boars. Shoot our boars, South Africa. Now we will move towards the central station. And thank you to everyone being here. And we want to thank you from Kulla Palestine for being here as well. Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. And from the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. And from the sea to the river. From the sea to the river. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever. Palestine will live forever. Yeah. We can start moving this together at the station.
From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Palestine will be free. Free, free, Palestine! Free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine! Free, free, Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! From the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! And from the river to the sea! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free! And from the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! And from the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Palestine will live forever! Palestine will live forever! Palestine forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
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 5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is terrorist state.
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 Free, free Palestine.
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 Viva, viva Palestina. Viva, viva Palestina. Viva, viva Palestina.
Anyway, I think I have it on my Instagram. If it's Muslim, every news company in the world will be saying.
It's a provisional decision to stop that maybe there is.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Papa!
Guarda qui, ma io la conosco lei. Esatto. Ma no, se la di lui non so, ma mi interessava i sudafricani. Io stamattina ho preso la voce del tizio, però se non vengono fuori da lì io non so l'accredito, io non me l'hanno dato, non so che.
Huh? Is it okay? Well, they just think we just let them
so no but not
media friendly.
But it will still be an accommodation.
Maybe December Oh yeah. So they always take them offline. Thank you. Honestly, no. They said that for them it's a bit difficult for some of the journalists because they're doing the live shots and kind of block their background. Yeah, so I think said by quarter past the journalists were saying generally by quarter past most people will be done with the live, and then that will be a good time for us to put it in
Oh. Yeah, that was happening.
I don't want to. I know what people have come.
Dion, hello. Hi. How are you? Welcome. Welcome today. No problem.
I described as that, but that's just me. I'm not really sure if I can tell. I need to get it checked. He was really hesitant to, just even reading was referring to like, I was just fucking patient. He was like, wow, it's very difficult sound. We should do this now. So it was very, it was weird. He was
okay. I know they're coming up in what's the time? She's kind of big. It's better. It's up to you, really. There's an option of course of I know that the demonstration is what we don't get any more time to start in the yeah, no, I'm just so I'm always looking up to no, it's nice. I'd say you're man. Yeah, I don't know. They're kind of getting us to go back. Of course, I just thought Stalin is particular. Yeah, and that level I just with everybody else. We're not seeing if we want to have a change that how about you? Yeah. In terms of the yeah, no. How about you?
Ciao.